Hey everyone. Hey Donna.
Hi, honey. How are you? Hi, everyone.
I'm wonderful. How about you?
I'm prevailing, right?
You are. You are indeed. Hey Jen. Hey Bacon. Hey Robin Hawkins. So you guys, I noticed actually Misha messaged me earlier and she's like, "You're going live tonight, right? At 8:30." And I said yes. But when I went and checked, my there's usually like the thumbnail and it'll have like the upcoming little thing on the thumbnail. And it was nowhere to be found, at least from what I can see, and she couldn't see it either. So I don't know what happened, guys. But we are here with the I was about to say younger time, Lord, the earlier time. So I hope that this is going to work for people more than the later time, at least the people on the East Coast.
Another example of what I was just talking about prior to this. It's happened to you.
Bring
It's
them in.
happened. Bring it.
So
Go ahead.
So, you guys, Donna and I were just talking about, and there's been multiple examples of just things, and I call it spiritual warfare. I don't know what words
Ooh.
other people use, but there have been multiple instances of just things happening, odd things, and it happened to Madi in her motivational video, and she had to piece together all these different clips because her camera just kept shutting down. And then Donna's been having different things. I'll let you explain some of yours. And then just here and there, it's like, okay. So what do you think about that, D?
So I'm writing it down. Spiritual warfare.
There.
I think even in like, I don't know I don't go back and rewatch my videos, so I don't even know what got put into my videos, because I was talking about the war room. I
Mm-hmm.
was talking about, I'm not even saying his name. His name begins with the S, and I'm not giving him his justice, but I feel a darkness. And the darkness isn't just about him coming after me. This is my visual and mental status on that. He's trying to prevent us here, her, me, Mari, from spreading goodness, words, helping people become better at something. And the fact that we did a financial goals hop, we did a motivational hop, we are trying to get people to be debt free. What does he want? He wants to keep us under his thumb.
Mm.
So I feel like the glitching and the fact that for me, I'm talking about Lent, I'm talking about Pentecost. I'm putting it out there more than I think I've ever. And now I feel like he's trying to stop me. And I'm not going to allow him. I'm not giving him his justice.
Yeah.
And you all know, what do we say? Not today.
No, not today.
And I'm not using his name. But I feel, and Janet the Crafty Saver, Janet's here. And I want to say thank you. And I'm just, give me 3 minutes to explain what happened and how she saved me. So you all love when I do the closeout of the month, and I go through every savings challenge that completed. Well, I did that video. I thought that video came out great. I edited it. All was good. Uploaded it, set it live. I go to bed. I literally just put my head on the pillow, and Janet messages me. She goes, "Donna, your video has no sound." And I went, "What?" I come running down the stairs. I check YouTube, no sound. I check my actual file, no sound. It had sound when I uploaded. Something happened between that. What did? I don't know. So I literally pulled it, and I said, you know what? I have to let it go. I went to bed. I said to John the next morning, please wake me up early. I have to get in that office because I had multiple videos to get going.
Right.
Come down. I took every challenge out of the garbage because I threw away everything thinking I was done. I took every challenge out. I restuffed them so that I could remake the video. Remake it. So I want to say thank you to Janet for saving me.
Thank you, Janet.
Thank you.
It's just interesting to see all the little tricks and the things that happen. It's like, okay. Well, let's say hi to, we said hi to Jen and Lakin and Robin. Let's say hi to everyone else that's here. Hey, Elizabeth Robertson. Hi, Mandy. Do you guys like the new color? I decided to dabble with some of the other little tools. And actually, I was inspired by Marty because she had the purple across her banner. So I was like, oh, let me go see what she's doing. Hey, Mandy and Tara. Hi, Latrice. Okay, I got to ring my bell. Y'all, I brought my bell this time. I'm going to bring my bell for Lakin. You know why? Because she paid off that Jeep.
Congratulations.
Sorry, Piper just jumped up and he's looking at me like, what's happening? Sorry, Piper. Oh, goodness. Hey, Pat. Wait, I'm trying to say hi to Pat. Hi, Pat. Hey, Danny. Hey, my girl. Hi, Brenda. Hey, Jack. Let's see. Hi, Mary Morris and Gretchen. Oh, is it a new moon also? There she is. Hey, sister. Hey, Jesse. Okay, Tara says I had to redo a video because once I finished it and uploaded it, the first 5 minutes wait. The first 5 minutes would be fine, but then the rest was all in slow motion. Oh no! It ended up being an hour and 14 minutes long versus the 14 to 16 minutes. So you were talking super slow.
So I have to tell you that in my heart of hearts, in my feelings, I feel like the savings and budget community is doing such an amazing job with spreading positivity and mindsets and inspiring others to save money that he's literally trying to prevent us from doing that. I truly believe that.
Yeah. So you guys, tonight the hot topic is we're starting the month of May for insurance. So I've got a question. I'm trying to use the banners. I'm trying to, y'all, I'm trying to upgrade a little bit and be a little fancy. So if you guys don't mind, put a number 1 and answer the question, and I'm going to have another one that'll pop through in a little bit. But just to kind of get us into the insurance mindset, along with all these other great things that we're going to be talking about. I do have slides updated. I put the slide link in. So when you came into, yes, ma'am, when you came into the chat, I don't know if you can still see it, but I have this in the chat. I will pop it back in there in case you want to make your own slide. There are slides that say villager. Those are for you guys if you want to pop information in there. And the questions will be in the slides. I'll go over those in a minute though. No big hurry. I just wanted you to know they are there for the month of May since we're starting a new topic. And thank you to Laura and anyone here that's going to be watching the replay. I just want to let you know that we are doing these hot topics. Donna and I, and sometimes I'm here by myself. Sometimes there may be another guest, but we are not licensed financial professionals or insurance salespeople. None of that. We are just regular people that are here to help inspire, motivate, and help people get out of debt. I'm on my own debt-free marathon. Donna's working on her velocity banking to get out of debt. So we're here to help motivate and inspire and, bounce ideas off of each other and get educated together. So that's what we're here for. So anyone watching the replay, thanks for being here. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the video.
Okay, so you have some answers.
Yay. All right, let me get back down here in these comments. Who did I not say hi to? Let's see. Okay, Jen says, remember that they say the root of all evil is money, and you know who. For Harry Potter fans, he who should not be named is realizing that we are kicking evil to the curb. Yes, we are. We're getting rid of it because we are not going to be in bondage. That's right. Oh, hugs, Janet. Yes, Lakin. Oh, Laura's here. Hey, Laura. So, Laura, thank you so much. Laura, before I even sent the email out to remind everyone what the hosts for the Village Hop, what we were going to talk about for the month, she remembered, and in her hot video on, let's see, that's been yesterday, she remembered to talk through her the question for insurance. So good job, Laura. Thank you. I did make you a slide from what you shared. So appreciate you so much. Let's see. Oh, I'm glad you got it, Pat. Yay. So Pat doesn't have a printer and she needed some help. She's having some trouble with her eyesight and she needs some help getting her she loves the brick walls, Donna. She's another brick wall fan like Shar.
Love it. Love it.
She sent me your files and I printed them for her. Jan says you're so welcome, Donna. Yes, yes, we are congratulating Lakin for paying that Jeep off, and she told us that in her financial goals video that she was.
Yes, she did.
Getting that done. So I'm very proud of you, Lakin. You and me, kiddo, paying off these cars. Let's see. Okay, Tara says we have life, house, car insurance. Ugh. Okay, we're going to talk more about that. All right, let's see. Donna, good words. When I feel that way, I say, angels, surround me and protect me and my family. Be Gandhi. There is no place in our lives for you. Yes, get under my feet. Yes. Sister. That's the food bell. Yeah. I use the cowbell. So for those who don't know, we're like, why is she using the cowbell? Because when you're at a race, at an event, like a running event or a cycling event, the fans use those bells to root you on. So that's why I use that. Okay, yes, we are still congratulating Lakin. Yes. Hey, Donna B. Okay, Lakin says, for number 1, I have car insurance but can't afford any other kind for now. Okay, got it. Hi to Jesse. Danny says for number 1, we have at the moment health, car, bike, house, and life. Now, Danny, I know you guys have a motorcycle. Got it. Okay. Hi, Patty Howell. Glad you could make it. Janice says, I've had trouble with my videos. I just have a gray screen after a few minutes. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, thank you, Brenda. I just wrote it down. Okay, Gretchen says, so for number 1, you guys have life, home, auto, umbrella, and health. Okay. I'm gonna try to note that umbrella word that you used. Thank you. All right, Jen says for number 1, car and health. Okay. Let's see, Danny. We only have the necessary as I feel insurance is a fraud. Okay, yeah. We're gonna talk about we won't talk about that part tonight, but that's something that I want to put into the presentation at some point this month. Okay, Jesse said they have health, auto, and life. Okay. Hey, Lisa. Lisa, we're at our earlier time. Her Lisa's request from several other villagers. We're sitting here on the East Coast like it's bedtime.
Does that mean we're getting old? We're like,
yeah. I'm like, when I stay up late with you guys, I'm like, Saturday morning, like when the light, like I'm a person that is an early riser. So my eyes open and I'm like, okay, it's time to get up. And then I'm like, yeah, but I was up late and I'm still tired. And I try to go back to sleep. It's rough.
Oh my gosh. And then we start yawning.
Right. And it's not you guys. It's not that you're boring or anything. It's just like, it's the
end of the work week. Everybody's worked hard all week long.
Exactly. And I'm like,
right.
Not only physically spent, but mentally.
But truth be told, right? When we were sitting at the dining room table and we were talking about doing Friday nights, we're like, yeah, we can do this. We can stay up late. We'll get all the time zones. Truth, is that not the truth?
Now we're like, oh, we're not supposed to. When we talk, you guys, and we're backstage before we get on, I'm like, I'm not going to be on too long. I'm exhausted.
But you know what? This is the truth. We're keeping it real.
Absolutely. All right, let's see what else we got here. Okay, so my sister, they have blue. Okay, so you have medical and then car. That's what your progressive is, right, Sue? Progressive is car, I'm assuming. Okay, Brenda P, they've got home, car, life. Just took it. Okay, Brenda, I'm glad you said that about the phones because I forgot to mention that on my slide. I made my slide and I forgot that one. But I do right now still have the little whatever, I don't know what it is, $2.99 or something on the phone each month. Yeah, I have that as well. But you just took it off. Okay, Robin Hawkins has car, health, home, and I had to stop my life insurance. Okay, Robin, do you want to share? Do you mind sharing why you had to stop the life insurance? I don't want to make an assumption. If you don't want to share, if it's personal, then don't share. Patty Howell has,
Don't go out of your comfort zone.
yeah, no, don't. Health, life, and auto. Okay. Lisa for number one, yes, health, life, and auto. Okay. Um, Jen has three brick walls going. They love those brick walls. Yes, congrats to Lakin for sure. Okay, Pat has car and house insurance, 325 a month, too much. Which one are you saying is too much? That total, or which one are you saying there, Pat? Okay, we're speaking to Donna B. So Patty's got health, auto, life, and home. Oh, she added. Okay, I was like, wait, didn't I already read Patty? Okay, so she added home. Okay, yes, homeowners. Okay. Sister says health, car insurance, auto, umbrella, and health. Okay. Wait, why'd you say health twice, sister? Okay, we are speaking to Lisa. Health, life, car. My sister. Yes, Lord Lakin. Okay, Brenda. Yes, we also have health insurance. Okay, yep. Yes, girl, love it, but it was late because I wasn't. Wait, but I was late because I wasn't used to it. Okay. Lisa, did you see upcoming? We were before you got here. We were talking about some of the weird things that have been happening, and I noticed that my upcoming like thumbnail wasn't showing. Like hours ago, it wasn't even showing. So I don't know what happened. Danny said it's so bad here. Don't get me started. Danny, you mean like here in the States versus like Australia? Okay, Lisa is speaking. Hi, Chrissy. Wait, I'm trying to click it. Okay, hi, Chrissy. Okay, Danny says to Lisa, "Ooh, my cash trays are on the way too. Yay, I can't wait." Let's see. Laura said y'all did not think this through. Oh,
Us.
us on the live, yeah.
Mhm.
I think we thought like, okay, let me be okay again. Full disclosure, like I think if we did like once a month and we like had party time and girls time, I'd be great. It'd be no problem. But every Friday, that's the part that's like a killer for me. Okay, Lakin said I had a teen ask for early 2000s nails today and it made me feel old. That trend when I was a teen.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what trend that was.
I'm wondering if it is like all the airbrush because I was getting airbrush in the 90s, the before I went to basic training, but I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I don't know either. I couldn't get fancy nails in the 2000s. Y'all know where I have been in the uniform. Okay, Lisa says, "Yay, Danny. So excited." Okay, Patty took okay, you took your insurance off the phones too. Got it. Robin says because they kept double dipping. Wait, who was double dipping? Um, okay, Donna B says I do have two life insurance policies, cancer insurance. Oh, I never heard of that. Okay, my baby brother died without insurance and it put a strain on the family financially. I also have insurance on another brother. Okay, thanks for that, Donna B. I do. That is one of my questions when we get into the slides. So thank you for already giving me some feedback on that. Yes, thank you, Jen. Remember to like the live, y'all. Okay, Donna, do you have a planner page for meal plans and logging freezer meals? No.
No,
I'm intrigued though, Pat.
I am too. We talked about when we were doing the bug out is to have a pantry list.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about that and inventory, but I like the idea of meal planning. I mean, maybe come summer, we do a live one night and we all talk about food plans. We did talk recipes at one time.
We did. And we started working on a lower cost meal
Meal plan.
planning like recipe listing. So we do have a few already on there. I didn't add any of mine, and I have several. But and I do some freezer meals. Like when I make certain soups and I cut up veggies, I put like one portion I'm gonna make for that pot for me to eat now, and then the other portion goes in the freezer. But all the things are in the bag in the freezer. So that's why I'm intrigued because I already kind of do some of this. Um, so yeah, I definitely want to talk more about that, Pat. That interests me a lot for health reasons too. Let's see. Laura says,
I think trends come back around.
mhm. "Hi, Marty. I hope you're feeling better, love." Okay, let's see. We are speaking. Yes. Hello. Hello. Hello for both. Okay, for both together, it's the total is too much. Copy. Okay. Lisa says I do have homeowners too. Forgot about that. Um, yeah, if homeowners is wrapped up into your escrow, like mine is on the condo in Colorado, I forget about homeowners because I have renters here as well as the storage unit in Colorado. So anywhere that your belongings, you have to make sure that your policies cover. Which we'll talk a little bit about that when we get to the slides. Let's see. Danny says, "Oh, she just saw Laura. Hey." Okay, Donna B. I also have health, renters, car, and doggy. Yes, pet insurance is on my slide when we get there for sure. I do have some questions about pet. I have looked into it. Lisa says I didn't see it. Danny saw it. I agree. Danny, insurance is a scam. 40 is the live. Can we? Oh, thank you. Yes, can we get the 40 likes, y'all? Please hit the button. Yes, she's sweet. Lakin says it was black, purple with white and silver striped lines and dots. Ooh. Yeah, you guys are definitely going to see some fancy things from me when I retire. Hey, Trina. Gonna be who does she have doggy? Okay, who does she have her pet insurance? Robin. Oh, you're okay. So they keep taking double payments for your life insurance. Do you have no auto pay, Robin? Is that the problem with that? Danny says we just have the basic life from federal government. Okay, from hubby's job. I'm assuming. I'm a prepper. LOL. I freeze and can a lot. Yes.
Nice. Very nice.
I'm definitely gonna, once I get settled, I will definitely be doing more canning. Lisa says mine isn't. I took escrow out of my mortgage. I just hate paying for it. LOL. Okay, you guys are speaking. Yes, hubby's job. Okay, got it. All right, so we got question number 1, and then I'm just gonna pop question number 2 up, and then you guys are already here. I want you to. I'm trying something new, you guys. So this is what I want you to do. Don't do it yet, though. Okay, yeah, you can do it. All right, let's see if it works. Can you guys go ahead and start popping a hashtag and then hop topic all together in one word into the chat for a giveaway? I don't know what I'm giving away yet, but I'm going to give away something. But I got to practice. Hello, hello. Wait, I have my notes. Karen, I believe. Yes, Karen. Hi, Karen. Hey, Billy. Oh, Emily's here. Hey, Leela. Billy's here. Okay, let me see if it's working. Oh, y'all, it's working. I see it. Oh, y'all know I had to email Chris and ask her how to do it. All right, let's see. Okay, I see everybody doing that. Okay, cool. All right, and then the second question, and I'm going to leave the second one just up there. If there's a specific question that we have about insurance, so that I can be prepared for any research that I might need to do for future hot topics in this month of May. So that's up there for you guys. Okay, Danny, I'll I'll help you, Danny. Sister, put it as one word. Put it all together. Let me make sure everybody else did it too. Okay, everybody else looks like they've got it. Oh, what you got there, D? Luke's Diner?
I did.
Oh, I saw, you know what? I saw your thumbnail for tonight's video, but I didn't get a chance to watch it yet.
I got it at TJ Maxx yesterday.
Yay. Oh, you guys, it's HOP. HOP for Papa, not HOT for Tango. Some of you are putting HOT like the store.
There you go. Brenda has it.
Okay, good. Oh, hi Judy. Welcome. Yes, ma'am. We're going a little earlier for for all of us East Coast people that are usually ready for bed.
Ah.
Okay, Lisa saw that. Oh, is that why you showed us Lisa's comment? Karen is jealous. Oh, Jack watched just before the live. Love the mug. I was still catching up on how about Donna with her 6,000 and then the bringing some of the Save the Sink envelopes back. Yes. Great
It was a
closeout.
good month. It was a good month.
Look at Lisa. I'm going tomorrow to Home Goods.
Wait, what does that mean? Card member day.
I wonder
What
if
does
it's
that mean?
extra those points that you get to get a coupon, like the $10 coupons.
I have been hoarding those.
Patty, it's okay, good. Patty, you got it now. Good.
Yeah.
Hi Marie. Go ahead, D. You were saying.
No, I'm curious of what it is. I'm watching the comments.
We have 23 entries so far, you guys. I will give it another moment. Make sure you put your hashtag HOP, HOP for Papa topic. Okay, Billy, you are always confused. Okay, yep. That is going to be on the list. It won't be for tonight, but that's going to be on the list. Let me just jot it down so I don't forget. There were a couple things.
Okay, so Lisa says if you have their credit card, you go early before the store opens and they have sales and giveaways. So wait, what stores was that?
Home
Wait,
Goods and
what
TJ
time
Maxx.
does the store open and what time can we go? And is it every store nationwide? How'd you find out about this?
I wonder if it's certain stores. So I just got a letter in the mail, and they were telling me that they want me to use my card to get an extra bonus. So I don't know if they target market like certain areas to get the shopping the sales up probably. Okay, Maria's cooking dinner but listening. Okay, Lakin. Okay, here we go. How do you decide what is the best health insurance and what's a responsible amount to pay a month? Okay. So that's
Well, I have a few questions. Based on your income, I'm pretty sure your state has insurance at lesser amounts because Vinny only makes a certain amount and he gets coverage. And it's Pennsylvania state run. It's called Penny. In Pennsylvania, it's called Penny, Pennie.
mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty sure each state has it. And depending on the income that you make, sometimes it's free.
Mm-hmm. That's what Lisa was saying. Yeah, I have to do some research because obviously me being an active duty service member, I have the military medical through TRICARE, which a lot of people have heard of. It's like an HMO, so I don't have a lot of those experiences that civilians do. But I will definitely do some research. Y'all know I'll get on here and do some research. All right, let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Hey, Becca Budget 777. How you doing? Okay, I'm making sure I didn't miss anything. Nope, I didn't miss anything. All right, let me go back down here. Okay, Lakin says 80% of my life I've had free health insurance through the state, but I now make too much to qualify. Copy that. So what
Right,
I
but wait, can I just, because TJ was also in that range, but once you make a certain amount, then they give you health insurance based on your income at other wages. So did you look into seeing if, you know, if you can still apply for state health insurance but get a lesser rate? Obviously more than free.
let's see what she says about that.
Yeah.
Yes, Jen, I can keep TRICARE after I retire. I have to switch over my enrollment and I have to pay a different I don't pay anything now. So I'll have to pay a premium. Excuse me. But I also have VA healthcare, so I'm not too concerned about my healthcare. And I have it on my slide. That's why I stayed in the military. Hey Jesus, in California it's called medical. Yes, she can. For life insurance, an advisor from work has said that once no one needs your income, if you die, you don't need life insurance. Once my youngest is set, I will cancel my life insurance. I'm gonna jot that down, Lisa, because that's a good point about life insurance. And that's something we talk about in some of our like military briefings too, for the people to consider who depends on their income. So we do brief to give people those options, but obviously we don't try to sway people one way or another. But being HR, we do get some of those kinds of questions. All right, let me see what I'm doing here. Okay, we did that one. Danny says Hubs has done 33 years federal, but isn't retiring from service, so no TRICARE for us. But I thought he was a civil servant, Danny. So that would be under the FEHB. So that would be one of whatever plans are in the FEHB program. Like if you have, oh, I can't think. What are some of those big civilian ones? Blue Cross, Blue Shield. There's some other big ones. Or was he military too, Danny? I don't remember. I know he's civil service now. Let's see. Mandy says, "Oops, meant pay less, not play less." Okay, Mandy, I must have missed a comment from you. Let me see if it's right here. I can grab it. Did you see something from Mandy? D? I don't even see it. I'm way up here. Let me go back down. Hello, hi, maintenance and she budgets. Welcome, welcome. I haven't asked that, but our DHHR, so Department of Human Health and Human Service Resources or something like that, has never offered that information either. Wait, Lakin, what state are you in? Okay. Oh, Medi-Cal. Okay, I was wondering. It feels like medical. I'm like, okay. Okay, Lisa, once you reach a certain age, life insurance is so expensive. So if no one really needs your income, is it worth it? Yeah, and you know what? Actually, Lisa, that drives me to something else that I know Donna and I and Budget with Mama Bear were talking about when we start talking about the end of life planning. Um, so that would draw me to, as long as you've also planned your own arrangements and no one else would have to pick up that bill, then it's definitely a good question. Like in my experience, waiting for government to tell us things, we die first. Ask them. Danny, he will have medical in retirement though. They can go to your website, their website. You're definitely right, Danny. If you make too much from Medi-Cal, then you qualify for Covered California, which covers you for up to 400% of the federal poverty line. Yeah, I'm sure each state has some sort of, like Donna was saying, some sort of separate. Yeah, government employees, United, yeah, Blue Cross Blue Shield. Thanks, Lisa. Hey, Wendy. Yes. And Wendy, we were talking about it earlier. There was like no upcoming thumbnail, and I did schedule this like days ago. So I we were talking about the forces that may be interfering with us trying to do good. Okay, Danny says he's covered by the VA as he's 80. Okay, yep, he doesn't need health insurance. It would just be for me. If he gets to 100, yep, that's right, for sure. Okay, so he is a veteran. He's 80%. But isn't he a federal civilian as well, Danny? Okay, West Virginia. I'm going to Lake, and I'll be in West Virginia tomorrow for work. I'm going to Middle River, Maryland tomorrow to a squadron there. Well, it's a wing, an air base, an air National Guard wing. And then tomorrow I'll be in, I think, Charleston, West Virginia at another Air National Guard wing. Let's see. Tara says, I have a celebration of life sinking fund. Want to get it fully funded so I can have our arrangements paid in full. I don't want that to fall on my kids. Yep, me neither. And I don't have any of that arranged yet, so that's why I still have life insurance.
What is her goal amount on that?
Tara, do you mind sharing that? Guess how much we have to pay when Hubs retires. Is that a month, Danny? Is that normal? I've only ever had military, and well, actually, when I take that back, back in the early 2000s when I was part time, when my ex husband was working in, he was working in logistics, and then he was at the automotive industry in Detroit. We had to pay for civilian health care. I forgot about that, and I remember it being a pretty penny. But when I worked in the schools, it was much cheaper. And then, of course, being in the military, it's very, very different. That's a great idea, Tara. Yep. Okay, $760 a month. Ooh wee. Yeah, that's yuck. Hello. Oh, you will be 4 hours north of me. Oh, okay. So nowhere near you. Okay, she says 30K. I'm retired and get Social Security, which covers my insurance at a rate of $185 a month. Donna B, does that cover your prescription coverage too? Okay. A month, Donna? For him and the family, or just him?
Just him. Kaylika has her own, and the kids are under the dad.
Yeah.
Yep.
We. For now, I need to research the actual cost per person. What do you mean, Tara?
The actual cost of per person. So she's saving 30,000, but she needs to know, is it 15 to bury her, or end of life for her, and then 15 for her husband? Or does she, I think that's what she's thinking.
Yeah, I had to go back to her original comment, and she says, so I can have our arrangements paid in full.
Yes.
At first, I thought she was just talking about herself. That's why I was like, wait, what? That's why I went back. Thank you.
Okay.
I think life insurance is important so that I can leave money for my kids. Thank God my parents had it and made me a beneficiary, and it helped me so much.
That's my thought concept.
Patty, let me, and you guys, whenever I ask you something out here, you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but when you say it that way, and I remember what someone else had already shared in the comments, but were you much younger when this happened? When your parents passed, and then you were like at that time you were dependent on their income, or were you already on your own and had your own income? Well, it's not going to happen. I refuse to allow my husband to have that taken from his retirement. I'll have all my medical taken care of in Australia when I'm home. If I need anything here, I'll just pay out of pocket. Copy. Okay, got it, Danny. So Donna, I guess the same question for you. I'm just curious, the different viewpoints.
What's your question?
The one about like, some people are saying, well, when no one's depending on my income, then I don't feel the need to have life insurance. And then maybe there's a different viewpoint that think, but I still want to leave something for the kids, even though they don't necessarily depend on.
So we have whole life insurance policies.
Mm-hmm.
I have them for every single one of us, me, John, TJ, Vinny. I had term when we were younger, because of our professions, we had term. So term was a heck of a lot cheaper when you're younger, and you hold it for 20 years. God forbid something was to happen, it's cheaper. The moment that you're at that 20-year mark, it jumped to almost $1,000 a month. So at that time, I got rid of all the term and I picked up whole lives. I picked up whole lives for all of us. Now that amount stays the same for the life of it. I think I spend an average of $1,000 a month for everyone's life insurance, and it's like it's an extreme a lot. It's a lot of money with death benefits, but because it's whole life, and if Jesus is still here, for me, watching Fantastic now, whole life insurance policies have, and I'm not getting into it as much, but she's using the whole life value to use instead of a HELOC and using it that way. But for me, if God forbid something happens to John, and I understand what they were saying about if you have nobody else, like you or your significant other or your child. But for me, I know my in-laws still have their life insurance policies as generational wealth for us. My father did not do that for his daughters. So as long as I can afford it and I'm mortgage free and life allows me to have the monies to pay for that, I want to have that so that my boys can then get ahead, because I've already paid into it. Why the heck would I get rid of it now? I put so much monies into it. It's an investment. That's the way I think of it.
Copy. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you sharing that perspective, Donna.
And I think Patty, that's the way I was reading Patty's statement also.
Okay, let me go back and let me see. The comments just jumped.
Yeah.
Okay, I was right. Nope.
Patty's on the same page. Yes.
Okay, this one here. Oh no, we already read that one. We read that one. You were saying, Patty, I agree. Oh, Lakin says, oops, I meant 2 hours. Okay. I have to pay a copay, but it's good because it helps with my $1,200 insulin and other high overpriced medications. Whew. So, Patty, you were on your own at that time when it happened. Okay, got it. Danny says all diabetic supplies in Australia is free if you're on the national registry. So, Danny, will they give you though enough? So, I was thinking about that when you've said it even in your lives, and I've listened to you say certain things. Do they give you enough supplies though that cover you for? Because I know you're leaving in November. You'll be gone for several months. Then you'll be back here in the States for several months. So they give you enough then to cover you when you get ready to come back. I'm assuming you don't have to be depending on it. I want to leave it for my sons. Okay, got it. Hi, Mary Love, Miss Money Hog. I have whole life on all my kids and myself. Okay, so Patty's got whole life. We're saying hi to Mary. Okay, Wendy. Mine was from, I think I was 45 until I was in my 80s. Wendy, you're in your 80s?
No, that's her policy expiration date for her term.
Ah, okay. I was 45 until I was in my 80s term life. Okay, because term is for a certain term copy. I stopped it
Yes.
because it jumps so high.
Yes, it jumps extremely stupid high. And honestly, if I would have known that in my 20s, I probably would have just jumped into whole life, but I wasn't smart enough.
I have thought about getting Colonial Pen for $10 a month. You know where they show that Colonial Pen? They show that commercial during the daytime TV. Like all that whole, they used to show that commercial all day. Ray has life insurance on me and the girls. Okay. Mary saying hi. Jesus says I'm a lightweight when it comes to IBC.
Infinite banking concept.
Infinite banking.
That's where she uses the whole life instead of velocity banking. That's fantastic. She's starting with the whole infinite banking concept because, you know, if you have, just say you don't have a mortgage and you have, you don't have a home, how can you get a HELOC? But you could get a line of credit, right? If you can qualify for it. But if you already have whole life insurance policy, borrowing from that policy is the same as using the HELOC. So it gives you almost the same play with monies.
Okay. I wrote down some notes. Yes, my doctor, when I went home last time, gave me a year's worth of insulin. Okay, that's awesome, Danny. Gretchen, whole life. Gretchen, you have a whole life policy or you had questions on it? Hey, Joe. Colonial Pens commercial is a joke. That $9.99 is only for $1,000. No life insurance on me, but do have it for hubby and kids. Okay. Got it, Tara. So Tara, going back to what Tara said though, you're doing 30K for both you and hubby. Is that what you were did you get that answer, Donna? Because I know you asked that first.
Yes, that's what she was referring to. And that's what she was talking about.
So Lakin wants to do infinite baking. That's my next goal after debt is gone. Okay. Hey, Symphony. Well, I guess I'll be cremated. It's much cheaper. Okay, so let me just pull up the slides. Now, the insurance for tonight is just an introduction. So we're already way beyond different questions and things, but just a level set in case there's anyone watching that just needs a basic. But the first thing I'm going to do is do the giveaway, the first giveaway. So I do see if you have not put in your hashtag hop with a P, Papa, not the store, hop topic, all one word, go ahead and put that in. The giveaway tool is collecting entries. I'm going to share my screen. Somewhere here, I'm going to share my screen. All right, we have 24 entries. I'm going to give it another second for anyone that just joined us. Okay, now we have 27. All right, ready, set, go. Yay, Robin! My sister from Detroit. Okay, let me stop sharing. Now let me share the slides. All right, congratulations, Robin. Everybody congratulate Robin. I don't know what you won yet, but Robin, send me an email so we can connect offline, okay?
Woo, congrats, Robin.
And let me remove this banner just so it's not in the way. All right, let's share these slides and get through these. And then I did take a lot of good notes, and we will start getting into a little more details over the next couple of weeks about the insurance. All right, so if you are new, you have not been here, these are our hot topic slides. Let me get out of here. And let me make this bigger. All right, so each month we've been covering a different topic. During the Village Hop, whoever the presenter is or the host is will talk about whatever topic that we're talking about. And then we get into a little more detail here and hear from the village and share different ideas and questions and research and all that good jazz. So this month is going to be all the various types of insurance. And then we've already covered high yield savings accounts last month. And then in March, we did mindset. And February was tracking all different kinds of things. And then January was goals. And then our words of the year. And then moving forward in June, we're going to be talking about our YouTube story to monetization. Why did we start? That sort of thing. And then so on and so forth. These are all of our various words for this year. And we have it here in a nice picture just so we can remember and keep these things at the forefront of our minds. Month 5 is insurance. All right, we already had started answering the questions. Do you have insurance? Which kinds? Why or why not? And then any specific question. We've already definitely opened up, and I've taken some notes so we can have more information coming up. So for me, and I'll share a little more in my video as well. But like I've already shared on some of the things based on what you guys have said is the different kinds that I have. And one of the extra ones that I didn't even know about until I was doing those side gigs, you guys, when I say I'm doing different side gigs, I didn't realize I had to have an extra rider on my car insurance to cover me for rideshare. Because in my car insurance policy, as soon as I turn on an app, one of my side hustle apps, where I'm delivering either something or someone, I am not covered if something happens to me in that car. So if you're one of those people, you are going to want to check your policy and just make sure you are covered in that instance. So I thought that was interesting to share. And then I already shared, I do have homeowners for the condo in Colorado. And I also have renters for all my belongings and things here in Maryland where I'm stationed and live on base. And I am considering pet insurance. I know Donna B was saying she has pet insurance. I did look into it. It was a little costly, so I'm trying to, put that on hold. But for my next pets, maybe I will look into that a little further. And then travel insurance, I put a question mark. And military, I stayed in the military because I wanted to make sure I secured good medical. I stayed in for multiple reasons, but since we're talking about insurance, I wanted to share that one of my main reasons for staying in the military was to secure my medical coverage. Laura was sharing with us in her video on yesterday that she herself did not have medical insurance because she's able to get the things that she needs in her prescriptions. But that her partner has insurance for the children. So she was sharing that with us in her video yesterday. Thanks again, Laura, for doing that. I know you were quickly and you remembered, and I appreciate you for sharing in your video. Yeah. And then you guys, these are the slides I was talking about. If you want to share anything, these are villager slides. So I'll pop the link back in the chat here in a minute. All right, what is insurance? It's a financial product that protects against loss or risk. It helps individuals and businesses manage unexpected events. And obviously it involves you paying something in exchange for coverage. So the main overarching term is like you're paying a company or a collective group to assume your risk in whatever you are paying for. Okay. So why is it important? Because it provides financial security. It can reduce uncertainty and helps with recovery after, different incidents. And what are the main types of insurance? We've already covered everything except for business insurance. No one mentioned anything about business insurance. So that is one of the main types, which if that's not a big concern for anyone in the village here, we don't have to get into that one at all. But these other ones, we definitely heard a lot of different things about. How does it work? The policy holder pays that premium. In return, the insurance company will provide some sort of coverage. When an event occurs, they may pay a claim. And then some policies include those deductibles and limits. These are the key insurance terms. And I know for me, sometimes the deductible can be a little confusing, especially on the healthcare policy. Not so much on auto. I understand the auto, but sometimes the deductible on the health insurance can be a little tricky. Especially when my youngest, Dominic, he's disabled. I've shared with you guys about Dominic. And sometimes when he had various expenses, so many I can't even mention right now, but it got a little bit confusing on some of those deductibles. Choosing the right insurance, obviously you're evaluating, the needs that you have and the risks and the costs, and then the reputation of the insurance provider. I know I'm kind of like not willing to go with companies that aren't really well known. It's just not something I'm comfortable with, but maybe others are. And obviously you're reviewing the terms of any policy carefully. What are common misconceptions? I don't need insurance because I'm healthy. Insurance always covers everything. All policies are the same. These are just things, finding on research on the internet. It's not mine. It's just things that came up in my research. And then tips for managing insurance. You want to make sure you keep your policies up to date. I know sometimes I'm glad that the auto, like my USAA policy, that they remind me of stuff because I probably would not remember. I've just not been good about that. And I hear people saying my insurance got canceled for lack of payment. Not necessarily online and YouTube. I'm just saying in my life, I've heard that. Understanding what's covered and what's not. Obviously, that's all in your policy, making sure that we understand what all that, some of that legal jargon is. Not delaying and filing a claim. And then obviously ask questions when you don't understand something. I have shopped around, that last bullet. I have shopped around and I haven't been able to find things that were cheaper for what my needs are. But definitely, I think it's good. And I hear a lot of creators do talk about that in their videos. And I think it's encouraging to shop around and I hear other people winning and getting cheaper rates. So I think that's great. There's nothing new here. If we come up with any articles or YouTube videos, I'll pop them on here on the participation slides or here on the link slides, but there's nothing else here. And we already talked about that. So that's just a quick overview for tonight from the slides. And obviously based on some of the conversation that we've had so far, we'll get into some more details as we move along. Let's see, let's go back. Let me see what you guys are saying. Was there anything, Donna, that I need to?
No, Jeanette came in. Robin mentioned malpractice insurance. Your sister went and said goodnight to you. And Lisa says she shops every year for car insurance.
Okay. Okay, Patty, when your husband died, his life insurance helped me and my boys survive when we changed from 2 incomes to a 1 income family. Yes. My condolences, Patty. I don't know when that happened, but still condolences. That's okay, Jeanette. Jeanette, I heard your video was amazing. I haven't seen it yet. I'm excited. I'm excited to watch it though. Yeah. So I, as many of you know, I am a licensed mental health provider. So I do carry quite a bit of malpractice insurance. It doesn't cost. It's not too costly for me for the year. I do pay it a year at a time. I feel it's worth it. So in case I get sued. Oh, that's okay. My sister. Oh, this is what you were saying, D. Okay, shop every year for car insurance. Yes, ma'am. Car insurance is a joke. Tara, are you referring to the price? Yes, hugs. Hey, Marty. Okay, you're here for about 20 minutes. I love how in the USA you can shop around for car insurance. Here we have, one place. So one place in Canada, Robin and Tara.
Wow.
Oh, hey, Yvonne.
Hi, Yvonne. How are you?
Hello.
Yvonne left me a beautiful email 2 days
Oh,
ago. I want to tell you thank you, and I will reply to it, but you made me melt.
yeah. She's the sweetest.
And Jeanette, I want to tell you, your video today, if you guys did not go watch the motivational hop, Jeanette, I got goosebumps. So many things that you said were so relatable to me. And not only did you plant seeds, you dropped nuggets and then you dropped boulders. You did good, my friend. You did good.
I'm excited.
It was truthful.
Hi, Yvonne Perez. Okay, Marty watched it. In BC, only one place. Oh, okay. In British Columbia, only one place. Yes, we started at 5:30 your time, 8:30 Eastern time. She says thank you. Brenda agrees. Lisa loves how she started it. Oh, she meant every word, D. This is awesome. I did too, Lisa. You did great. So, Donna, do you have to shop around for auto insurance as well?
Well, if you guys remember last year, I sat down, not only for me, but for TJ. And he's a friend that does insurance, and it's farmers insurance. And I went over every single number with him for our house insurance, TJ's house insurance, our car insurance, and TJ's building insurance, business insurance, and fleet insurance. The only thing he doesn't cover is my classic car insurance. But we sat down and we went over every single number. And there's pros and cons to what I did. I had umbrella insurance. Now, you touched on that earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
Umbrella insurance is something I got when I put the pool in this house. This house did not come with a pool. When I put the pool in, and I had teenage kids who had teenage friends, not only did they go swimming, but they rode dirt bikes and they rode quads, and we had a trampoline, and I've always had big dogs. I needed an extra policy to cover me in case anything happened. So
Mm-hmm.
I had that. But now that I don't have young adults on the property anymore, teenagers or anything like that, I was able to get rid of the umbrella and up my homeowner's insurance. And we upped it so much that instead of having a lower deductible, I have a 1% deductible. So when I did the roof, it wasn't feasible. There was nothing I can claim against it because my deductible is extremely high. The deductible for me is God forbid something was to destroy my entire house.
Mm-hmm.
Not for the small incidences.
Gotcha.
So that's my partake on that. And automobile insurance and life insurance, I get it that I've never made a homeowner's claim. We had deer hit the car. Knock on wood. I'm not even going to say these things and put it into the universe, but the only claims that we've ever made on a vehicle was years ago. A car got stolen, and we've had 2 deer instances. I can't think of anything else that we've had.
Speaking of deer,
actually 3: TJ, Vinny, and Linda.
Tara says she had 2 claims in 1 year, one for hitting a deer and one for extreme hail, neither of which I could prevent, and they upped my deductible from $500 to $1,000. Yeah, that's frustrating.
Right. Actually, I just ripped up a letter today from the insurance company, because they, how they give you that safe driver to, a rebate if you don't file any claims. Well, TJ hit a deer last January, and now instead of it coming to next year, they boosted it till 28, so he wouldn't be a safe driver and get a rebate unless he had a clean driving record until 2028. And I'm like, you could take that money and stick it up your butt, because I'm not going to file a claim if a deer hits us.
Yeah. Do you see Lisa's question? Did you change from Haggerty?
I did not do that. I don't know where the week went with that one. But while we were at a car show, friends were talking about another car insurance, classic car insurance company. And for us here in the Northeast, we only drive our cars maybe 6 months out of the year. For the rest of the 6 months, it's tucked away under blankets, car covers, and not moved. So the car insurance company that I was talking with actually, you know what? Can you guys just stand by 1 second?
Yep. All right, let's see. Donna B. Me too, Lisa, the start of the day. Just the way you really are. So down to earth and relatable. Yes, Donna B. It was just like a chat with a friend. Sure does, Pat, but they are still the cheapest option for us, so I'm stuck with them. Tara, did they total out your car from the deer and or the hail damage? Or was it pretty substantial? Yes. Insurance is so pricey. I choose the 1K deductible to make my premiums lower. Jesus got into a big car accident when I was 18. Never touched a car again. Just move car from driveway to the street. Oh, Jesus, you don't drive. You don't drive anymore to this day. You just move car from driveway to the street. My coworker has the same car insurance as me, and it took them 6 months to wrap up things with her total vehicle. So I think I might need to pay more somewhere else for better customer support. Like if you have an issue, Lakin, or are you having an issue as well? All this talk about cars, I miss mine. Oh, Yvonne. Andrew. Oh, I sure didn't, Jesse. Thank you for asking. Look, let me put my own reminder in my phone about that. I sure did not. I was so mad. I'm so annoyed with it. And they still have not come and painted anything on these lines. I need to handle that though. Thank you. Visitor parking. I'll do that on Monday because I'll be working all weekend. Monday is Cinco de Mayo.
I know. Can I just tell you that I had to answer that phone call because prior to our live, I get emergency messages for where my in-laws live in Florida. For some reason, I get the message, but my in-laws don't. And prior to the live, I don't know if anybody is in the Martin County area of Florida, but there was a man that they pulled over for a traffic stop, and he jumped out of the car. So now they were in pursuit of him. He had no shoes on, and when they searched the vehicle, there was a weapon involved. So as soon as I get those messages, I call my father-in-law, who's also a retired police officer, and he's like, "Oh my God, is that why there's so many cops outside?" Blah, blah, blah. And he said, "Like, Dad, please lock the door." He goes, "Yeah, the cars are locked too." I said, "Okay." But that was just the Martin County Sheriff's Department. They send out automated messages. I'm like, I love this county. And the manhunt went on for a few hours. And because of a local business, he was found in a warehouse district, and they caught him on camera. And he's now found and under arrest. But I was just like, when I saw the phone number come through, I needed to make sure it wasn't another emergency.
Gotcha. Okay, Tara says no, it was borderline. I was asking her about the deer incident or the hail incident. Did they like total the car out, or how substantial was it? Lakin says no, it just in case you have an issue. Got you. No, they did not tow it again that night. Thankfully. Because I didn't know where to park it. I'm like, where am I supposed to park? I have visitors and I have 2 cars. The other one is in a marked spot, but yeah. Judy called the insurance company yesterday complaining about how they've raised the auto and insurance so much. We haven't had any accidents or claims. Ooh-wee. And what happened, Judy? Well, thank you. I appreciate you, Jesse. I thought it was ridiculous. Hey, other sissy. Danny, you guys called too. Did you guys get any positive results? You're saying hi. If you get any kind of ticket, if it's not paid up when you have to renew your driver's license, they won't let you renew. So I'm on the Air Force Base, Pat, and literally I'm in base housing on the base, and they towed my car to a building that's just like I could walk a block over, and it was over in the maintenance yard. Judy, every time I've called, they just say inflation.
Yeah, but our checks aren't inflating. How come?
Right. You see what Laura said?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yep, I can't even sit. Oh, no, Jesus.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry.
That you said that was when you were 18? Wow. Okay, you get in the back seat. Wow. Andrew, are you going to move into another challenge so we can play like after the retirement one, Yvonne? Is that what you mean? And while we're on it, we can save our money. Let's do it before I forget. Oh. Which I almost forgot to grab it before the live. That's why we were late. Was it me?
We're up to a nice, fun, round number.
Are we?
If my math is mathing.
Oh, yeah, we're going to be at 70.
My math is mathing.
Yes, your math is mathing. Who is saving with us for my retirement? $190 is what you'll have. If you don't have it download, if you're new here, you can go to my Ko-fi page, which is in my description box of my channel, and it is a free download. And if you're behind and you can't catch up, just if you can catch up with dimes, nickels, quarters, yay! I'm going to color in my box. We are at $70 tonight.
That's fun. Very fun.
Let's see. Let me count my money though. Let me make sure. I got my motivational May calendar, and that's what we were talking about. So if you have not downloaded the motivational May, you can go on Donna's website, donnapoweredbycreativity.com. And each day that there's not a Village Hop video, there will be a motivational May video, because we want to motivate you. All right, retirement money. So let's see what we got here.
Oh, they like the declutter one, they're saying.
Ooh, you guys, I saved $63 for my declutter challenge. Did you guys save with yours? 20, 40, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, and 70. Woohoo, woohoo. All right, I got my $70. Let's see.
Oh, Lisa, you're killing me. So Lisa says, just a side note, I wrote out all the hop dates and it will be on episode 149 on December 14th. That's the day I have as the end. You know, my round number heart is struggling. You know what? We can make this a topic Sunday night. We can debate that, you know, we can ask everybody if they want to change. We could do that.
Oh, yeah, Kim, I bet.
Yeah.
Ooh. So you got, Kim, you have to do some adjusting on your budget. Lisa, so sorry you had the accident. Yes, yes. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you for you are here to tell the tale.
Yes. Amen.
Amy L. Hey, you used to live in Martin County, New York.
Wow.
Okay. Danny said nope. Not sure. Ouch, Kim. Oh, Jesus, you would hate riding with me. My foot has a mind of its own and won't listen to a word I say.
I could imagine that 100%.
Okay, so Kim has the opposite. She can't sit in the back seat. Oh, you guys, I'm glad you're both here to be here with us. Okay, yes, when you were 18. Oh, I know, right? Laura rang that bell. Yes, she did. She did. She rang that bell. Her and Janet rang the bell on the 17th, I think it was. No, like the declutter one.
Hi.
No, like the declutter one. Hey, Bobby. Yay, you guys are saving with me. I think I'm going to start a challenge and put $1 every time I get yelled at, but I would be broke. Wait, who are you getting yelled at? I know you were saying something about your daughter had fussed at you, Kim. Is that who you're talking about? Teenagers.
Oh, goosebumps.
Yay, Joe. Okay, Yvonne. Okay, after retirement. So I did think about this. I thought about like a post retirement transition challenge. So but mine might need to be in coins because I'm gonna be on a fixed income. Yay, you guys are saving with me. Is this what? Okay, that's what you were saying. I know. I have 45 more working days. I did not count this because I'm working tomorrow and Sunday. I didn't count those as working days because they're not there. I didn't have to go. I'm going because I want to go and visit these people. So 45 more working days. I need a challenge every time someone doesn't listen to me. I will be rich. Okay. I think she's talking about family members. Okay, this is what we're going to talk about on Sunday. You know, do I need to write that down, dear? You going to remember?
Yeah, we'll probably. Lisa, remind us, right? Somebody remind us.
Yes, they will. I'm actually.
Maybe we'll have to put a poll out. Maybe I put a poll out tomorrow.
That'll be good. Okay, Jack. Good job getting that garage decluttered. Good job. Good job. Thank you, Tara. Lisa, you want 150? I think so. Right, Marie. And I did a rough estimate. Just a village hop will save us almost 1K. Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, Kim. You best stop walking on your boot. Lisa. So I like 149 because the fighter wing that I was in Texas was the 149th fighter wing. So 149 is near and dear to my heart. Even though certain people got on my nerves. Yeah, I said it. I said it. Steph will be. I know, right? I saw that, Laura. I was like, oh man, Steph. I think she has 2 opportunities to ring it.
Should we tell her to cheat? Should we give her the green light to cheat?
I think Steph has rang the bell before, but I don't remember. We can see how she feels about it. I had to pick up my meds. They called it a walking boot. Yeah, she had to go pick up her meds, Tara. Judy says I can sit anywhere in a car as long as I'm going somewhere. I can too. I prefer to be in the front seat. I don't prefer to be I used to prefer to be the driver, but I don't anymore. I don't want to drive anymore. I'll get chauffeured. Laura, you said
I prefer to be the driver.
Oh, that's fine with me. I'll be right there. I'll be right there on your passenger side. Sleep.
Yeah. That's fine. I
I'm
already have one that does that.
As soon as I get in the car, I'm like, unless I'm driving. But if I'm in the passenger, I'm like, oh man.
Right.
Yes, Judy. Yes, Judy. Yeah. Yeah. I've been very fortunate not to have. I've been in one, but it wasn't a really bad one.
Wait. Marty's in urgent care.
Really?
Yeah. Go to 953.
Oh, what? Headaches and dizzy spells. Oh,
Wow.
I was
She just went to the back. She just went into the room.
I was asking about Zeus. Okay. Well, I don't know if she hears us, but if you hear us, Marty, I hope all is well, but we will stand by for an update. Where was I at? I don't even know. Oh, okay, we were there.
Oh, Judy, then if Steph doesn't ring the bell and it's your turn, you've never rang the bell yet either? I jumped.
Me?
I was reading. I see. You see what happens when you make me do the comments?
And I'm way behind because I'm the clicker.
Because I'm like, she's gonna ask me, what did I miss? And am I missing anything? And I'm like, now I'm trying to be so diligent.
No, I appreciate you. Because I do the same thing. I scan down and then I come back.
And then I feel like I have like what is that? Does anybody follow the girl that has the Tourette's? She just spurts things out. I'm like, oh my God. And then I'm like, really? And you guys are like, what are you talking about? It's because I'm reading the comments.
You're already way down. No, I've rang the bell before, and I haven't rang it this year. Have I rang it?
No,
this
I'm thinking Judy has never rang the bell. I'm reading Judy's comment.
Judy, you haven't rang the bell?
That's what I'm like, oh my God, dang it.
Yes, Tara. Coins work too. I agree. It's just funny.
Oh my God. That was funny.
Misha, I knew it. I told Misha earlier. I said, she's like, yeah, I'll see you later at the live. I'm like, yeah, as long as you're not. And I put the sleepy little Z's, the little emoji thing. Kim, shame on you. That's not what that means. Wait, Marty's fussing. Oh, that was before she told us where she was at. I will be broke and rich at the same time for my cousin. Wendy, I can't wait to meet you in November. Yes, you did, Pat. So Pat sent me an email. We were chatting via an email, and I loved your story about that, Pat. Okay, we're saying hi to Misha. I thought that's what that. Wait, I always thought that's what it meant. This is like my 15th time or so in one. Oh yeah, Kim, you were saying you were having a repeat. I don't remember if it was an ankle issue or a foot issue. Andrew, what are we working on this month besides retirement? At work or where? My savings or tell me a little more, Patty. Donna, how are your hat binders looking? Didn't we talk about this before we came on the live? I was like so mad because I got behind. So tonight I was literally sitting there with the playlist and I was letting it play because I was on the 17th of April and I feel horrible. And then you were saying on Sunday, right? You're going to get caught up.
Put it this way. I am so behind that I am so mad at myself that if I asked you to grade me, I would get an F.
Oh no. Do you need to copy my paper again?
I don't even know where to begin. I want to watch the videos. That's the part I'm missing the most.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to set an alarm for John tomorrow morning.
It's okay. Just turn on the.
This is what he just hands me.
Oh, okay. turn on the playlist and just turn us on 2 times, and then we talk real fast, and then you can get through the videos a lot faster.
Okay, and then just write down the numbers.
Yeah. Perfect, Pat. Lisa fussing. I'm gonna let Lisa fuss at Kim. Oh, y'all fussing at. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys do that. Where do I get? Patty, you get the brick wall for Sunday night on Donna's website. You got to go to DonnaPoweredByCreativity.com, and then you can look for the Dumbo live. I mean,
and then you choose if you want the envelope or the biggie.
Mm-hmm. And just for reference, Donna has the big one, but I have the envelope, so it fits nicely into our A6. He's so pretty. He's just Dumbo. He's so cute. Oh, I'm just now to that comment. Wow.
Yeah.
I say no cheating. She has 2 chances to ring the bell. I'm kind of with you on that, but yes, Jen. Jen, you've been quiet. What are you doing, Jen? I sleep if the ride is longer than 2 hours. I can be out within 10 minutes. I prefer doing the driving unless I have to go to Toronto. I love Toronto. Oh, Laura, you like to be in control too? Otherwise,
Laura, if you were and I were in the car, I would tell you to stuff it.
Well, between you two, I ain't driving to the cruise port. I'm gonna sit in the back seat.
Well, if it's her turf, she gets to drive. If it's my turf, I get to drive.
Mm-hmm. We will have to bring extra money. Oh yeah.
No, we probably make it go one day, an extra day.
Next week?
For the hop?
I thought she was saying for the ding 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 next week.
Oh, I was thinking the 149 to the 150.
Oh yeah, she's talking about next week. Yes, prayers. If Steph. Oh, this is what you were saying. Judy said copy. Okay, I'm catching up.
I know. I got excited.
Finally. Yes, prayers. Yes. Oh, you missed Tara. Y'all, how about Tara's videos? She's getting it in, okay? She's making savings challenges. Tara, I love it. Love it. Okay, Judy has not rung the bell. Okay, all right. So we got to wish Judy well. Donna is back. Wait, Donna is back on the hop on my oldest daughter's birthday. Oh, okay. Yeah, because
I do the hop this week.
Uh-huh. Judy, you can
not this week. This month.
Ankles. Okay, ankles. Same when you had surgery on. Okay, gotcha. Hello, Busy Bee. Okay, I know Busy Bee, but I don't think I wrote your name down either. Let me see. Did I write it down? Hold on. Stand by.
Oh, so I think it was cleared up that Patty was asking if you're going to make another challenge for us to save together, like the declutter. I'm hopping.
Ooh, yeah. So like a post, it can be my post-retirement. Yes, I'm gonna make something. I actually thought about it the other day, like, what can we do after I'm retired to continue on, on that journey. I'm listening for ideas, guys. If you have an idea, I'm definitely willing to entertain it. Okay, Busy Bee, tell me your name. I'm sorry, I don't have it written down, but I would love to know your name. Oh, and then y'all, I mistakenly hit the drawing button again. So let me show you what happened.
Corey. Her name is Corey. With a C.
Cory.
No, Corrie.
Corri. Got it. Thank you.
Nice to meet you, Corey.
Okay, Jack. Get in touch with me. Well, just text me. So Jack won the next giveaway. Oops, let me get back here. And then let's see. I got you. Okay, here it is right here. I've been doing great the last couple of days. The sunshine feels so good. Oh my gosh, it's been like 85 degrees here all week. Tomorrow I'm excited to make a recipe called sticky chicken served over rice. Just could eat it for a week. Nice.
Nice.
Oh, thank you, Lisa. Y'all, my mind, I have so many things written down. I have a ton of ideas. Y'all, when I have time, I'm gonna have lots of stuff on my Ko-fi page. Well, I already do have lots of stuff. I'm gonna have lots more stuff. You're loving the hop, Corey? Yay! We do too. Glad you're loving it. Are you loving the extra hops too? Oh, Yvonne, that sounds yummy. The sun was shining here today too. How was your weather, Donna?
It was 80.
Nice.
Yes, it was 80 degrees.
Oh, sorry about that, Jen. I hope she's okay. Oh. Jesse, I thought it was just me. I have to drive because I don't want to listen to anyone else's music. I don't even listen to music much anymore. I listen to YouTube videos. I love to have those temps here. It was damp and crappy. Oh, so Donna, Danny did start the inappropriate Christmas hot box on, was that Wednesday? It was the 30th. So we got started. My video is on Monday the 5th. And then Laura Bell goes after me on the 7th. So y'all, we got that inappropriate hop. Thank you, Donna, for suggesting it. We definitely are running with that. So lots of fun for people that like that kind of thing. Jonathan tells me to shut up all the time. Now it's just my face and he knows what I'm thinking.
Oh.
Yes, she is rocking it out. Yes, she is.
Well, the hop, with the inappropriate hop, if people, that's just a way to keep it, safe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Lincoln says, good night.
And it's not inappropriate enough to be banned on YouTube?
No. Oh. It's all good fun.
Night, Lakin. I probably missed her.
I know. No, I have 12 left of 20 to record this week before I go see my granddaughter for 30 weeks. The struggle is real, especially for storage space. I cannot wait to get everything cleared off my phone. Post-retirement party.
You. What did Jack do that I can't find? Why is everybody congratulating Jack?
She's starting her new job on Monday, maybe?
I don't see that.
Let's see. Let me catch up. Okay, hi. Oh, here's where, yep, that's what you're talking about. Oh, because she won. She won the drawing, maybe?
Oh.
We're just now catching up. Sorry, guys.
I know. I'm like, what did I miss?
Ooh. I did great with my decluttering. Say one. Okay. I have to tell you guys this. This is so interesting. Donna B says she saved 127. Now she's filling her apartment up with savings challenges because she's out of her Lent no spend for Lent. Donna, be careful. So remember how I was saying the 149th fighter wing and 149th is near and dear to my heart. So my wing that I was in before the 149th was the 127th wing in Michigan. So
sounds like you should go by some numbers, like do 50-50 day, 50 box, 50 straight, and do your 149 and your 127.
Yeah, there's something going on. That's interesting. In the same live too. Night Danny. She's probably already long gone.
Okay.
Yes, that's a great save, Donna B. So excited. I started Danny's challenge. The inappropriate one, Misha. Yeah, she's got a playlist over on her channel, so my video will be my video will be up on Monday. I'm gonna record it here. I don't even know when I'm going. I probably have to record it when I leave here tonight because yeah, I'll figure it out. I'm used to working under pressure.
What were those numbers? 149 and 127.
Yep.
You have to play them in Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those two of my. Now, if somebody says there's another number, I ain't gonna say it, but if somebody says that, oh yeah, I'm going straight over to the party store. Oh goodness, Brenda. Also, if it's only me in the car, I'm listening to you guys, not music. Yeah, I love it too. I do a binder for each of my grandkids. 6. It's great savings. Like with the kids hop, or just some different challenges.
6 grandchildren. That's awesome.
That's such a blessing. Thanks, Lisa. Yes, she won the draw for sure. Yes, she won my draw. So if you just came on, I'll do one more before we leave out here in a little bit. Put that in the comments. It is a P for hop for Papa, not like the store hot. Put that in the comments, and you'll be entered into the last drawing.
Hi, Billy.
Yeah, you need lottery tickets. Both numbers have come up tonight. For sure. Jesse, you say for your grandchildren, but they don't have their own binder. That's a great idea. Yeah, that is a great idea. If I had grandbabies. Donna B is on it for the lottery tickets. Night, Billy.
Okay, here comes your topics.
I see it. Oh, I'll pop that back in, Patty. Mm-hmm. Okay, for the kids hop. Very good, very good. Yes. Nice. I definitely, when I catch up, all I did was watch all the videos and documented all the trackers, but I didn't stuff them yet. So I have to stuff all that. I need to get it done this weekend because I do the hop soon. And I'm trying to stay caught up.
Jesse, you might want to fix yours. You have double hashtags.
All right, let's see. Why did I just start singing Hot Pockets? That one? Where's my Friday when I need her. My singing buddy.
Oh,
She's not feeling well now.
she has a headache.
Poor thing.
Poor baby.
I can share. That's what I was saying, Lisa. I can let her copy my paper. My husband Mike's work is for the main Megabucks lottery. Since I choose to live with him, I can't buy tickets. But once retired, I told him we can have beginner's luck and win.
Oh, that's funny.
Did you know they took the sleeve out of Hot Pockets? I'm upset. They don't heat up the
Aw.
sleeve. Really? I don't know. I'm not a fan. All right. Well, we are an hour and 40 minutes in, everybody. So we started our intro on insurances, and I took lots of notes. We'll come back with some more detailed things next week and other things to consider. And then we had Jack and Robin Hawkins won the drawing so far. We will do one more. Donna, on your live on Sunday, I think I will be back on time, so I'll keep you posted.
Okay.
And just anybody in the village that comes on Donna's live Sundays at 7 Eastern. And tomorrow, let's see, we've got Judy, right? We got Save with Judy, 7 p.m. Eastern for her members, and then 8 Eastern for the rest of everyone else. And then Jeanette, I think you're going live tomorrow night as well at 9:30 Eastern. Is Jeanette still here?
I don't know if she's still here.
And while we wait on that, oh, thank you, Brenda. Let's see. We will do our last drawing. We've got 32 entries now.
Sorry.
Give you guys another second for anyone that has just come on. Let me share my screen this time so I can do it the right way. Misha, yay! Misha, you've been winning. All you do is win, 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 no matter what. Go ahead, girl. Okay, so let me write that down. So Misha,
Thank you, Brenda.
and Robin Hawkins. All right. Oh, good job, Yvonne. Yay.
Yeah, that's awesome. Congratulations. Mm-hmm.
You deserve it.
Congratulations, Misha.
Misha's been winning all week as far as I don't know, Misha. You won something. You know me. You're either going to get a challenge or you're going to get a gift card. So we will be in touch. But thank you, everyone, for being here. I love you guys. Thank you for saving with me for my retirement. Thank you for discussing insurances and all the things. Thank you, Donna, for being here with us. Appreciate you
Thank you for having me.
And we'll see you guys on Sunday, right? Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Have a great weekend.